Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Amberly and I'm an artist based in Atlanta. And today I have a full day of teaching. So I am first and foremost an artist. I also teach art classes for children and adults with disabilities. So some of it is more IDD, so like intellectual and developmental disabilities. Some of it is just more physical disabilities. And then one of my students is actually, it's a Korean language class. So it's a wide range of things, but I just thought I would kind of show you a typical layout for the day. Today I am teaching from 1 to 6 p.m. Originally supposed to go until 7. I was gonna have a new student start today, but his mom texted me in the morning that she is sick. And so we're just gonna start next week. Typically, my classes or my private lessons, they're about 1 hour long. Some students, we work for 30 minutes, some it's 45 minutes. It's kind of just whatever would work best for their needs, their challenge points, giving them kind of the time and attention that they need. So I'm actually in my old small business. And I do plan on making a whole nother video about this because 1, I have so much footage, and 2, it was something so like big and important to me that I wanted to document, and that was selling my small business. Now, as a little background, and I'll kind of go into this more in another video, I had a small business that I opened when I was 23 years old. So very early on, and it was an art school. There was no franchise, no loans I took out, no real like support or guidance. I mean, I did have my parents there and they helped me like move stuff, piece ready, and my mom would help me clean. But for the most part, there was like no business partners or anything like that. And just due to life, family, my own art career, I just got really burnt out and really tired. And the last like 2, almost 3 years of running the business, I was ready to sell and move on. And I did. I sold my business this past summer, so summer of 2025. But I still am teaching. I kept my private lessons because I love them. And while teaching is really hard, I really love those students that I work with. The thing is, I'm the only one who taught those students. So a lot of them were with me before I opened the business. They still wanted to continue after the business. So I'm still teaching now, and it's only on Mondays. So my workload has become much more manageable. And it is really sweet because the woman who bought the business, I have known her for a while because her daughters came to my school, now her school. But she's just a really great lady. We have a good relationship. And so she's letting me use this space for my lessons. And that I'm just really grateful for because I don't have to worry about moving anybody or anything like that. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. Let me see. Yeah, so I need to start getting ready for my lessons and then eating lunch. Lessons are pretty much like back to back to back, so I don't have much of a break. So what I try to do is get like everything kind of ready or almost ready, so that way in between them I can just take a breather if I need it, and just have things ready to go. So I will be teaching from 1 to 2 p.m., 2:30 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 4:45, and then 5 to 6, and from next week, 6 to 7 p.m. So yeah, it's a full day of teaching. I am pretty much always wiped out when I'm done. I will try to record and take some footage. Obviously, I do want my students to have privacy. So I am not sure exactly how it will go, or how I will record some of those things, but I've been wanting to do this and kind of showcasing this day. Yeah, let me go ahead and eat lunch, get ready, and yeah, and I'll check back in later. So 12:36, my first lesson. She usually comes in like 5 to 10 minutes early, which is fine. So I need to start getting ready. This is an apron, and let me bring it closer. Friends who I met through running the studio, she made it for me. So I didn't even know her before the studio. Whenever I first opened, I opened in January. I hired her right around summertime. And she taught animation classes at the studio. But she made this for me as a gift a few years ago. So I'm gonna be so sad. I had a dog named Tinkerbell. She was my baby and like my best friend. And she came to work with me every day at the studio from the day I opened, until she passed away, basically. She was a little Yorkie, and she was not like a therapy dog by any means, but she was so sweet to everyone who came in. She was so gentle, like she would be surrounded by kids, and probably it was just her being really old too, but she would just let them pet her. And a couple of the students who were like really scared of dogs, they got like, I don't want to say they got over their fear, but they definitely got past it because of Tinky. And so Miss K, I can't remember if she made this for me before or after Tinkerbell passed away, but I never wore it because teaching and being here all the time, it just got chaotic. I decided to start wearing it after I sold the studio, and I just did a little bit of teaching on Mondays. And yeah, it's nice to have a little piece of Tinkerbell with me. So typically I will mostly teach in this room, but there is another room behind me, and that is where, for the most part, I teach my Korean lesson, because like I have all my art supplies here, and it's wild, it's busy, and I don't have time to clean up. So I teach here, do art, go in there, have my Korean lesson, and then finish off the rest of my classes in here. And because I'm just using this space here, now kind of condensed all of my teaching supplies to this one box, which actually is really easy too. I just put everything in here, don't think about it for 6 days, and then bring it out whenever it's time for me to teach again. So yeah, let me go ahead and get started. Yeah, I need to get started. Okay, so slight change of plans. The student who I usually teach at 1 p.m. just texted me, and she got a flat tire. She is also mostly in a wheelchair, so probably really tough because her husband's having to come get her, and like I think the van was pretty much her. Anyway, I don't need to guess or assume, but she will not be coming. So I have the next hour and a half off. This does happen sometimes, which can be frustrating, but I know it was an accident. Things like that happen. So it's too cold to take a walk. Usually I would like try to take a walk outside or something. And I didn't really bring anything for me to work on for my own work, but I'll figure it out. So next lesson will be 2:30. Let's pick a color. What color do you want to start with? You want to go home? Show me. Color. Pink?
Yay.
Okay, sounds good. Ready? Let's look at our painting. How about we add some pink?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, go ahead. Got it. Awesome. Oh, you got it. You got it. Keep going. Ready? Beautiful. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. First things first, what music do you want to listen to? Mamma Mia? Okay, you got it, boss lady. What would you like? Yes, ma'am. Oh. Aw, thank you, Sammy. Okay, so Mamma Mia for us. It's a beautiful sunny day. You're right, what beautiful day. It's freezing cold. It's beautiful but cold. Can you help me get some purple? Good squeeze. Good job. Okay, go for it. Whoa, gorgeous. Should we add some more?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Let's add some to this painting. Wow, you go, girl. Okay, so I am done now. It is about 6:10, and so I'm getting ready to pack up my car and then head home. It's kind of like a typical teaching day. I didn't really get to show a lot in depth, because I was teaching and I didn't want to, invade our space or our time together. And especially if you work with like students and kids or adults with special needs, you know that it can be very tiring, but really rewarding and fun. I feel like the way I've kind of explained it before is it almost feels like a performance. Like you put a lot of yourself and your energy out there. Approach each lesson differently depending on their need and what they will react best to, or what they will absorb the best from. I don't know if I'm wording it right, but I'm tired. But yeah, so this is a typical day. I'm going to pack up, head home, and start the night shift of kids and dinner and pets and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.